All right, everybody. I think we got our technical difficulties out of the way. Hopefully, knock on wood. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Welcome back.
Yeah, looks like we're back in on all three. Yeah, Aaron, it was a very weird technical glitch. Our
I didn't even see what happened.
streaming PC literally decided to restart itself.
Yeah, it was like Ryan, go home.
Yeah, yeah, it froze, and I was like, when I saw the video feed freeze, I was like, wait a minute, something's not right there. And then yeah, go into the PC room, and it's resetting itself for whatever reason. So yeah, very weird to say the least. But we're back. We're back in it.
Though. We are back into the mix.
We are back into the mix, and Toby is going to flop a pair of queens. Nobody with spades, though, so I'm on board with the spades.
Flushes don't really exist here anymore.
Nope.
Well, at least everything seems okay now. All right. And Aesop's going to lead out for 250 here. Toby with a quick call. And Gil's out of the way. Top pair against middle pair. 10 would be a spicy turn.
Instead, we get the jack of diamonds.
Jack's not that terrible. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Hi, Angel. What's up? Angel, are you shipping the main event too? Who's going to watch Nova? Yeah, it's like a whole new stream.
It's a whole new different stream.
That's what I said. Let's go. 5 more hours.
Oh, boy.
Chop it up. Chop it up.
We chopping. We are chopping.
600 and chop it up.
Chop, chop, chop it up.
It's a good song.
Maybe I just came up with Willie's next SoundCloud track.
I hear it every single day of my life.
Don't tell him I said that.
Willie, he hasn't made his appearance yet. Willie hasn't made his appearance.
No, he has not.
Yeah, where's he at?
Still got like an hour and a half.
That we do. Hour and a half of fun. We only get Toby for a little while longer.
Yeah, before he has to go back to his tournament. What a wild man. I'm on dinner break, but I'm going to play
Toby's
on the live
psycho.
stream.
I love it. All right, looks like we got a little button straddle for 50 going out there. Let's do it.
Pretty freaking bad. Couldn't keep the chips out of the pot. Like 175. Yeah, just kind of have a quarter of a hand and you'd be good.
We are back, Shano. Had some technical difficulties, but we're good now. I hope. Knock on wood.
See, that game started, it was just a random, I just happened to walk in.
All right. Looks like we got a raise from Charlie with the 175 Queen Jack. Hunter's going to come along. And so does Josh with the Ace Deucey. See, flop tree ways. 10, 5, tree.
I didn't do anything.
Not a lot for anybody here. Ace high good for Hunter, but it's going to go check around Queen, giving Charlie the lead. Like I said, Charlie just got in probably a dealer ago, so hasn't played too many hands. Oh, wow, and Hunter just makes parade with that.
I was down like 2,500, yeah. 700.
700, overbets the pot. He's not going to get any action. We'll take down a nice one, though, a little $500. Let's do it. Got to start from getting unstuck somewhere, right? Yeah, and he's second place with 15K also, Shane. The other Shane. See if that fixes it. The other Shane is sitting on around 20K on this table too. Okay, I turned it up myself a little bit. Hopefully I'm a little bit louder. Maybe I have a soft voice, I don't know. All right, Shane's gonna make it 30. Looks like 3 players to a flop. Josh with the best of it with top pair, 9s. Shane has the queen of clubs in his holding.
Don't mind this, okay, guys?
It looks like Toby's racking out of there. He's like, give me your orange chips, Hunter. Thanks. And like that, there's Toby's 15 minutes of fame.
That's all he wanted was the 15 minutes of
That's
fame. All right, so
I hope I don't have to play like that because I would have to cheat.
Sounds good.
For 75.
75 shuttle on the 9.
It just happened to have 3 green chips flying around.
You can have aces and just raise it to 6. I have like king 10 suited. I'd be really upset.
Yeah, Shane is a beast. He's actually played on this stream quite a number of times, I remember. Mixing it up with George and Russ. A lot, you know, always the bigger games.
So
Those games are fun.
we so with the dinner break taking place and everything, I went out to look at what our main event numbers were for today. So we did have 239 entries for today's main event 1B,
Wow,
and then we had
about 160 or 150 yesterday.
150 yesterday. So close to 400 total entries
Still
for
pretty
the
darn good.
main event. The overall prize pool right now is sitting over $425,000. So we should be getting the so we should be getting the payout numbers relatively soon once they get back up and running after the dinner break. And if I'm able to get those in time, I will be more than happy to share that information with you guys as well. So we see Josh going all in with King Jack suited.
Toby has 6s. He just got, you know, gave all his change away, so he doesn't want to make this call.
Neither does Gil, so Josh is just going to scoop up a little bit there.
We'll take it. It's kind of a wild shove. What took place? What I miss?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but going back to you, Shane, he's a very good player, very solid. Obviously been a pro for a very long time. I think he crushed it in tournaments too, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, tournament main event, probably gonna be 120-ish K for first place. Nice little pretty penny. But even more important, that glass trophy, man. Ooh, it's nice.
You're all about the trophy.
I am. I'm a big trophy
I
guy.
like that about you.
I'm a big
You're
trophy
like
guy.
the money's good.
It's about
and everything.
120K or whatever it's gonna be.
You want the hardware.
Of course.
You want to display
Of course.
your victory.
Listen,
your
I would put a hole in it and wear it as like a necklace, you know?
Oh dang, that'd be
heavy.
Yeah, that was say.
Sounds like it might break my neck, but I'm with it.
Like Flava Flav with the clock.
Exactly. Giant clock. Toby says, I need change. Here's another pumpkin back, please. All right, let's see a flop. Heads up. Jack, 8, 6, 2 spades. Nobody with a spade in their hand. Toby flopping better with middle pair here. Turn is another spade. His name is Shane. He has to be great at poker. This is true.
I see.
I'm going to name my kid Shane now.
I see what's going on here.
Shane quick bets 250. And Toby quickly calls here. Smells something is off. Then a 5 river pairs the board. Pretty safe card here for Toby. Wow, looks like he's gonna bet pretty large here. Overbets the pot. 1,300. Shane putting Toby to the test here.
I haven't seen too much of that tonight.
I mean, yeah, Shane's been up steadily climbing at like 3,500, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, and he gets the fold button out of Toby.
Wow.
Great
Yeah.
bet by Shane.
Yeah, Shane up quite a bit now. And meanwhile, Toby's like, all right, I got to go back to the tournament.
Did you hear Shane? He said got him before Toby left. Oh, no.
That's funny.
Well, at least you can't say that Toby hit and ran.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the helicopter. 40? 40 from the start. Back on the square for me, please. Thank you. Call for me.
So looks like we're going head-to-head of a flop. Asaph with 7-6 offsuit. Josh D with ace-10 suited.
Paired board.
Paired board once again.
We should have done an over-under on paired boards.
Yeah, no kidding. There's quite a few of them today.
There is.
And a queen of spades on the turn. Does give Josh a potential straight.
He's not going to bite for it, though.
Nope, not at
Folds
all.
the winner.
Yep. Asaph's going to go ahead and scoop that up a little bit. All right, so we do have a dealer swap. So we got the judge going back into the box now. Court is in session.
What did he get the judge name from again? I totally forgot.
That's probably an Adonis question. But we do know that Jacob likes to keep his table in check, though.
Does he?
He does.
Yeah, he's a good dealer.
He does.
He better.
I like how you like, he does? Like it's a surprise.
Yeah, Jacob likes to joke a lot, but he's a good one. One of the best.
Yeah. It's poor Jacob now. Anytime I think of him, though, I think about when Grady called him Pablo.
Pablo.
And
So
then-
amazing.
And then the one
That was beautiful.
And then the one dude that, after losing a hand, spilled his entire quesadilla and his ranch dressing
on
all over Jacob. I was like,
Jeez,
damn,
got
bro.
smoked. Jacob got smoked in
Yeah,
like 2 different ways
Yeah,
within an hour.
yeah. The guy in the one seat took like 6 L's in the span of 20 seconds. And poor
But then he
Jake.
stacked everybody at the table.
Exactly, yeah. He
He just stacked everybody.
rebounded afterwards after that and everything.
Yeah, he dropped his chips
Dropped his chips,
Dropped his quesadilla,
dropped
dropped
his
the
ranch,
ranch, yeah.
lost the hand.
all over Jacob.
Yep,
That's great. Jacob should be known as the ranch guy.
the ranch guy. Pablo the ranch.
Pablo the ranch. It's one of my favorite memories ever. of the
Oh
live stream so
gosh,
far.
that was so great.
Pablo's pretty solid.
Freaking Adonis and I were just laughing the
I could
entire
only
time.
imagine your
as
guys'
that
reaction.
happened.
I have to go back and watch your guys' reaction.
like, did he really just call him Pablo?
Did you guys hear what Jacob said from the distance too?
I'm trying to remember what it was he said.
He was like, "That was freaking racist."
Yeah.
And then Grady's like, "I don't even know a Pablo."
Yeah, right.
Oh, that was a great time. That was
Oh
a great time.
man.
Usually Jacob and I get mixed up well, Jacob gets mixed up with me where he gets called Kirk a lot.
Right.
I got called Jacob once and I was on life tilt. By a floor, nonetheless. By
Oh
a
no!
floor.
Was it a floor that did it?
It was a floor that did it. Excuse me? People are like, you guys look the same. No, we don't.
No, you don't.
No, we don't. Oh, sorry. Oh, my God.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, that is funny.
It's pretty quality.
Oh jeez, the stories we could tell.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This poker room life is wild.
It's
say the least.
it's an experience.
Yeah.
It's the best way I could say it.
Yep.
We got 3 players experiencing a flop on this
Ooh.
one, a 10, a 4, and a deuce.
The garbage flop.
Yuck. Not really doing much for anybody. Asaph does have the better kicker with his ace.
Charlie gonna float one with 2 overs.
4 hearts on the turn. Once again, pairing the board. Really, the only thing Charlie can really hope for is a jack. And yeah, he's just going to go ahead and get out of there. And it looks like he's
See
just
you
getting,
later.
heading out in general.
Goodbye, Charlie.
He gone.
Shut up.
Nope, he going to another chair. He back.
He's back. He's back. He's back.
He gone. He back.
How many seat changes have we had tonight?
Had quite a few.
4. Maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say it's
Yeah, I
at
think
least
it's
4 or
four.
5. It's
Yeah.
been a few.
Gilda 1. Alan to 8. Charlie to 4. And Josh to 7. 4.
4.
So if you guys hear all the background noise, we got a PLO tournament going on right now.
You do.
So that one is going to draw some attention as some players bust for them in and don't want to go home quite yet. I think you could rebuy for another hour, if I'm not mistaken. So if you want to get in the PLO streets, it's there. 20K starting stack, it's not too bad.
Does all that and then pulls a small blind back.
Zach, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate your support as always. Asaph with 9-6 suited. Doesn't matter. He's just going to fold. Let's see. Josh D, Jack 7 suited. He's going to raise it up.
Gonna liven it up a little bit. Jack 7 of diamonds. Unfortunately, nobody got anything.
Well,
Oh, Gil in there.
Gil
7
made the
deuce
call
seat.
with 7 deuce. Oh boy.
For those of you who do not know, they are not playing the 7 deuce game.
They are not.
Unlucky.
Very. The king, a jack, and a 4. Josh bets 50. Gil's just going to fold.
I think it was a couple weeks ago when they were playing the 7 deuce game with Leo.
Oh,
I think there was like
gosh.
5 or 6 7 deuces that won that night. I was like, what is happening?
Oh, man. I think I remember that night.
There's this guy, I forgot his name. He was sitting in seat 4. And every time, because, you know, we tell them to throw it off the table, blah, blah, blah. But it was approved to do it on the table. It's fun. But the guy would, like, get $100 and kind of just throw it off the table and make you go get it. I was like, what are you doing?
What is
He would literally throw it off the table.
It's like, what is going on?
Excuse me? Yeah. But it makes for a pretty fun game.
I remember also, speaking of funny stream memories, the one group that came in, that typically they play like 2-5 and 5-10 and everything, but they were playing 2-2 deep that one night.
Yeah, the standing game?
They were doing
that
a stand-up game
yeah.
and everything. And Mac comes running over telling them to sit down, like yelling at them and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's so funny. I do remember that too.
And they're like, no, we're playing a
got it
stand-up game.
approved.
And then Mac's like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, he's like, all right, well, I did my job.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
That's
man.
so funny.
Yeah.
That game was wild too.
That was probably one of the more entertaining streams of
It was definitely
2021.
entertaining. Who got smoked in that game?
Oh, jeez.
Will?
I think
think
Will
Will
got
Hiko.
smoked. Yeah, Will Hiko. Yeah, I think he
Unlucky.
got smoked pretty bad.
Joe got
Yeah.
very drunk. I remember that.
Yes, that he did. Yeah, he got smoked in a different way.
Yeah, very smoked.
Yeah.
That was definitely a fun one.
Yeah, that was definitely entertaining. I told him next time they do that, they got to wear like the Squid Game jumpsuits.
That'd be pretty solid.
All right, so Allen with 7-5 suited has a gapper.
Gapper, suited gapper. Ooh, looks like a little 3-bet from Gil here. 1:30 to go. Gary, be safe, man. Have
Yeah,
fun at the Borgata.
Yeah, Gary, we always appreciate you coming through.
Don't lose all your money to the girls.
Yeah,
or
please.
do whatever makes you happy.
Yeah, whatever
Yeah.
you'd like to do.
Yeah,
It's your
whatever.
world.
On that note, bye, Gary.
Bye, Gary. Bye. Bye.
Oh my God, what a flop here.
That is a flop.
7-7 jack.
Yeah.
Gil top pair. Allen with trips here. And Josh with the flush draw. Oh my God.
Yeah, this is going to draw a lot of action.
Juicy.
I'm expecting to see some chips fly into the middle of the table here.
King of clubs.
And there is Josh making the call after Gil bet to 250. And Allen's going to raise it to 800.
He says all the draws get out. And it doesn't really make sense here, like, for Gil. It's just like, how does he have a 7 here? I 3-bet pre. Can't feel like your king jack is good here when you get a call behind it and then a raise. A check raise nonetheless.
Right.
What other hands could be betting here? 9s, 10s maybe? Queens would 4-bet pre, I would imagine, out of position. Aces, kings, queens would all do that. So you could put him on 9s or 10s, so I think, yeah, it just like doesn't make sense. He's going to shove over
Ooh.
the top. Wow, that's gross.
Wow.
Oh, man, Gil committing. He's putting everybody in.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Ruh-roh.
This
Ruh-roh, Shaggy.
pot's starting to inflate a little bit. 3 bets to 5,050. Allen with the set of 7s on the flop has to go all in to call.
I mean, there's only one possible combo of hands that Gil could have that's beating him, and that's jacks.
Right.
So he's either drawing dead or he's or he's just doubles up. So I don't think Allen could really ever fold here. Yeah.
And he's
that
going to
goes
go
in.
all in as well for the call.
Twice or once? What do you want?
I'm sorry?
You want to go once or twice? Twice.
All right, so they are going to run it twice.
You're ahead.
A tray on the turn. And the 8
Gil needs a jack and
on the
only
river.
a jack.
Yep. And that's not it there. And that isn't it either, so Allen's going to take down that entire pot.
Another double up going the way of Allen.
And that was an 8K pot there, so we were very close to the over-under that Nick set out.
Yeah, Kevin, I don't think Gil ever has ace-7 there, and he certainly, I don't think, has queen-7 or king-7. It's just so hard for him to ever have a 7 there. When he 3-bets pre, and then he bets fairly large on the flop, right? It's just so hard for him ever to have anything besides the jacks there, I guess. But Allen with a very nice double up. Did that pot reach over 6K?
It went over 8K.
8K,
It was still
Jesus
below the
Christ.
8.7 that Nick had set. But
Gotcha.
yes,
Gotcha. Woo-wee.
that was our
8K pot. Oh,
largest pot of the
gross.
night.
Very gross. Yeah, the story was so strong for Gil. It's just like, gross. It's like, how could you have a 7 here? Gotta love those seated one gappers, right?
All right, yeah. I mean, you said those were your favorite hands.
They sting them. They sting.
Seems like you get some decent range. Yeah, you're right, Shane. Yeah, Josh folded as a flush draw. If he was in it, he definitely would have got it on that first run. So we got 3 players heading to the flop of this one. We see Gil with the Jack-9, but it's offsuit. A 5, a tray, and a king. It's going to give Allen top pair. A 9 of clubs on the turn. Nobody, though, with clubs in their hand. Does give Gil a pair of 9s, but obviously he's not feeling good about that, so he's out of it.
Says, see ya.
Allen makes the call after Charlie bet with ace high. And a 4 on the river.
Gives Charlie a pair.
But Allen does get the check mark because he does have a pair of kings. And they just looks like
Allen's had a wider array of hands lately. I thought he was a little bit playing on the tighter side at first, but I guess he's opened up. He's quadrupled up, and he's like, let's do it.
Yeah.
Wow, and Charlie going to put him to the test with a king-deuce kicker.
King-deuce kicker. And what did
Looks
Charlie
like
bet?
he's not, looks like 425 or so. Looks
Yeah,
like
he
he's not
bet
going away.
325, and then Allen makes the call, so Allen's going to get a little bit more heading his way. We're getting pocket kings.
When it's your time, it's your time.
You start running
nice
good,
little pot.
starting to feel good.
Yep. And then bam.
And then bam. like how that is. And
Hunter's eating.
yeah, Hunter's back to eating. Hunter has got himself another order of some food. I mean, he's a big guy though. I mean, that man probably needs as much nourishment as possible.
It's true.
You Jones in for some action here, Frankie? Come on in, big dog. Let's go. 2-card game, though.
Looks like someone's
You know, Hunter's our #1 recruit. For
Oh
these
yeah,
streams.
yeah.
Hunter's super pro stream. That's also why I like him. Very
Yeah.
pro stream.
Well,
And he just like, you know, he likes the action.
Yeah,
loves
he
it.
likes the action, and it's also I know Adonis and I have talked about this a bit too. There is an added benefit to playing on a live stream where you get to see, especially with the fact that, you know, we archive all of our broadcasts and broadcast all of the games that we do and everything. It gives players an opportunity to go back and rewatch how
Without
they
a doubt,
play.
for sure.
And it's like in sports, like when you're like studying game film in a sense, right? And everything, and you're trying to pick up tendencies of like other teams and other players. It's very much the same thing
Without a doubt.
in poker as well.
You
Where
know, it's like so funny that you bring that up because recently I had some people who were just like, they got absolutely crushed on the stream. You know, they just couldn't win a hand, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, yeah, I'm not going to watch that. And they're like, I lost. Why would I want to watch that? I was like, to see why you lost. You know, and they just like couldn't get it through their head that that's why you would want to watch it. He's like, yeah, I don't want to see myself dust off whatever, 1K, 2K, whatever it was.
But it gives you the chance to go back and look at why it led to that way. What decisions were made in that hand that led to that point to where you either got smoked in it or whatever the case may be. What could you have done differently that would have been more beneficial to you? And I think, the more like film and like more things you watch to where you can take notes and evolve your gameplay and everything, the better.
Yeah, absolutely agree without a doubt.
So we have the board pairing again with queens.
With the flush draw again.
Yeah, flush draw for
Bink.
Gil.
No, I meant flush draw. Well, now flush draw on the turn for a Gil. Nut flush draw.
Yep.
Allen not ready to give it up. Trying to backdoor to straight. 10 of clubs.
That's a face card.
No pain.
It's a, well, something. There we go. Jack of diamonds.
Oh, my God. Allen cannot be stopped right now.
Wow. Yeah, gets a pair of jacks on the river. And, yes, now it's running good, feeling good for Allen as he's just adding more to his stack.
Trying to build a castle.
Exactly, Aaron. Yes, it is the best poker tool ever. And there's the humbling factor, especially when you do get bodied on stream in, you know, playing a game like this, or you get smoked or whatnot. But it's the whole thing of you learn from your mistakes. You learn from your losses, right? If you never lost, you will never learn anything.
Yeah.
And I think that's just something that players need. You know, there's some players who will have to check their, you know, ego or pride, whatever the case may be. And it's just like, look, if you want to, especially in a game, that's as grueling as poker, right? And let's hold off thought of it because Charlie did just flop a pair,
top two
pair,
and bottom.
yeah,
top and bottom.
aces and tens, with Hunter having pocket kings
and a gut shot.
Yeah.
Kind of a weird spot.
Charlie making the call.
If Hunter doesn't improve here, he probably checks. Just get some showdown value.
Yeah, it does check.
After Charlie here, how much can you bet for value, right?
Right.
I like a little like $80 bet. Okay, just kidding. How about pot it?
Yeah.
How about pot that thing?
Yeah, bet 150. Might as well. So that. And Hunter may potentially find a way to maybe get away from this.
And he does.
Yep, he does.
He does. That's why you like value bet. You're beating everything that your opponent has.
Well, especially a player like Hunter that's going to be able to like decipher, you know, what you're portraying as being the strength of your hand just off of what you bet and stuff.
A lot of people get married to the kings there in that spot. You know,
yeah.
They're like, oh, I could go jack for a straight.
Right.
But at best, you might be chopping. Who knows? Sure, you have two blockers, but Hunter does make the correct lay down though.
But back to like what we were discussing with, you know, the video like aspect and being able to go back and watch your hands and see what you do. It is such a vital tool that I think players definitely, especially if you want to be good at poker and you want to, I mean, really just be good at anything in general. You know, you have those resources to utilize to improve your game. And like to me personally, and like I'm someone that doesn't play, but I do watch a lot of clips and a lot of videos, and I've been able to pick up on different things
Without a doubt.
from a viewer aspect.
Ooh, Justin's hopping in.
Okay, we got Justin coming in now.
Like Justin.
Guy. But like, there's so much you can learn off of video and archive videos of games that are out there. That
there's so many
much
tools now. There's
Yeah.
so many different videos that you could learn everything and anything you want. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You just got to be willing to learn, right?
Exactly.
Ooh.
So
Tens and
ASAP
eights.
does 3-bet with pocket tens.
Makes it 2:40 to go.
So Alan make the call. He did.
It is heads up.
So we are, going to be heads
10,
up.
8.
Oh gosh, like the last time.
Close.
Ooh.
Oh man, if you're Allen, you're thinking your 8s are gold here too.
Yeah. A 7, a deuce, and a 4.
I have a funny story to tell about Justin. I was just dealing to him this a couple days ago.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'll tell you after this hand.
Nice.
ASAP gonna bet 300 here. It's a pot of 690. I like it. A little half size bet.
Yeah.
It's reasonable. 8s are always gonna string along. Not that you know your opponent says 8s, but you know, in this sense. 9 on the turn. Doesn't do much for either player. If I'm Allen, I'm still thinking my 8s are good, and ASAP probably has ace king, ace queen here. At best.
Looks like he's contemplating throwing something in.
He's grinding up for some big pot.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
700.
$775.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. There's, you know, a lot of coaches. This is how they coach too. You know, they watch.
Yeah.
Wow, he's grabbing some chips, some calling chips. It looks like.
Yeah.
And if this, oh man, this could be a big pot
if
here.
If we see an 8 on the river,
It's going in.
Oh.
Jacob, be better. Wow, ASAP just checking.
Yeah. What a sneaky check.
It's an interesting check because you kind of let Allen hang himself, and you have so much showdown value.
Yeah.
But it's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah, Alan just showing the cards there. But, I mean, ASAP's going to scoop up a nice little pot there.
Okay, so going to my story with Justin.
Yes,
I
story
sit-
time with
I
Kurt.
push into 59, or sorry, 52. And Justin,
this
it's
was
6 max.
tournament.
6 max.
Was this tournament?
It's a 6 max tournament.
Okay.
Yeah. And Justin's like kind of short on chips. He's like, oh, the cooler's here. I was like, what's up, man? He's like, listen, I've been on the other end of your coolers. Can you just like give me something for once?
Just made the request.
I promise you, the very next hand, the board comes like 6 high. It's like 4-6 deuce or something like that. The guy has a set of 4s, shoves all in. Justin has 8s. They get it all in on the flop, and just like, what the heck, dude? 8 turned, 8 turned for a set over set. He's like, oh, okay. Then he's like, thanks.
Yeah, right. I mean, hey, you ask and you shall receive, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty funny.
That's pretty good. I like that. Oh man, Kirk the Cooler been dealing coolers since.
I've dealt some sick ones this last week too.
Yeah, he did.
I just like haven't even like thought it. You know, I don't even think about.
This
It's
is kind of now. Is this like at the point where you're just like,
like, oh,
okay,
okay.
whoops, sorry.
Like, sorry, but that's pretty sweet. I was like, that's sick.
I mean, look. They know by now. If they see you in the box, they know like, oh geez, here we go. Like it's just so common now. Kind of like Charlie with Jack 9 suited.
but it isn't in a 3-bet.
No, which that's what Hunter did
Yeah,
with his
he's
ace
like-
queen offsuit.
Yep. It's like, no, thank you. Wow.
So here we are.
Gil says, I'm bored.
Yeah, Gil's like, yeah, sure, let me play a little
Wow.
bit.
And if Charlie would have called, he would have had that little flush draw.
Ooh,
going
yes,
with
he
it.
would have.
Wow.
Absolutely would have. Oh, man.
Hunter's going to C-bet here, 175 to go, and Gil with the minest of clicks.
Yeah, you're definitely kicking yourself after folding the Jack-9 suited for diamonds.
Maybe.
Maybe, potentially. At least off this flop, you're kind of
10
like,
here for a combo
really?
draw.
Right. But if another diamond hits,
True.
but
One of
That's
these
a
times I'm going to get this card right. I'm like 0-20. It's crazy.
all right, so there is a tray of clubs on
I
the
heard
turn.
700.
I did hear that as well. Was that from Gil?
That was from Gil.
Betting 700.
Man, King 10 good. Kirk 10 good, guys. Kirk 10 good.
Kirk 10. So now we have Jack 9. That's Adonis's hand, and now we have Kirk 10.
That's it.
I like it. Kirk 10, like Ben 10.
That's it. That's me. And
And yeah, Hunter's
unfortunately,
gonna-
Ace Queen no good to Hunter. If you remember earlier, Hunter had Ace Queen against King 10 when Allen had it,
Mhm.
and gave Allen the full double up with that. So I guess King 10 is Hunter's kryptonite tonight.
Yeah. All right, guys, we do have a little under an hour remaining on our Best Bet live stream. Yeah, we can show stats now. It's fine. We can just go ahead and show it. Yeah. We'll gotta show where players are at as we're getting ready in this next hand. And there you see it. Allen, the big winner as of now, up 5K, 5,500 to be exact. Shane up 4K. Asaph just a little under 2K. Hunter's still the most stuck, but again, Hunter definitely, a solid player, can try to definitely make that back in a hand. And there you see the VPIP has been pretty steady throughout. Josh with the highest VPIP. Justin, not really anything because he just got into the game. So those are your stats. We are having less than 1 hour remain in tonight's live stream.
Oh, Justin, very first hand of the stream. Just
All
picks
right.
up aces.
Yeah,
Just aces.
sure.
Are they going to believe him 3-betting right away? I don't know. Tune in next time.
All right. 3 bets at 225. That's going to force Hunter to fold. Looks like it's just going to force everyone else at the table to fold. So, yep.
Justin should just rack up now.
Yep.
Plus
E-
a hundo, easy. Gas money.
Yeah, easy game.
King 10 would have won there, by the way. I heard a strudel.
We do have some strudling.
He's off with the classic blackjack hand, double down. You much of a gambler at all, Ryan?
No, I'm not. I have to check that out.
Respect. Nah, you can stay away.
Stay away.
Yeah, stay away. It's
I'll
not worth
stay
it.
away
It's
then.
not worth it. It's
I
not
was going
worth
to say, if that's the case,
It's
I
fun
will-
if you're drunk after, a little bit. You only have a couple hundred,
just
you're
need,
chilling.
you just need some extra
That's
stuff
it,
to enjoy it.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh.
that doesn't sound like my thing then.
Wow, Allen gonna 3-bet here to 260 with King 4 suited in
What?
the small blind.
Why does Allen Alan looks like he's just having the time of his life in
He's-
his photo there.
Yeah, he is having a great time. He's choosing some interesting spots to 3-bet, and Josh just calls?
Yeah, Josh did call, and we see a queen, an 8, and a 4. Josh is going to bet, and they threw down there 250, 275. Yeah,
Josh-
275.
Yeah, Josh stuck a ton right now, but I mean, if you've seen on the last time on a couple streams, he's been killing it. He's been nothing but crushing. All right, let's see
Now
if he
makes
can
a
make some
call.
back.
9 of diamonds on the turn.
Brings in the Jack 10 straight. Somehow somebody has Jack 10 of hearts.
Jordan, it is Chewy in the commentator
What's
booth
up, brother?
tonight.
Yes, sir. That's me. So if you're Josh here, you could, I could see this going both ways, where you could bet or you could check. Because if you check, then you could call a cheap river bet. But if you bet, then you just have control of the pot. So I
Right.
could see either or. What's up, Jordan? How you doing, bro?
And it works out because
It does,
Alan
it
does
does.
fold.
Show us 6. No, just kidding. Josh wouldn't do that. That was an interesting one because there's 4-bet pre with the king 4. And Josh had 8-6 off.
That's wild.
Jordan, my boy. What's up, dude?
So, Jordan,
I was just dealing to him yesterday. Cool guy. He said he's going to hop in that dealer class. I said, do it.
oh, okay. Yep. I have respect for you guys as dealers because that is something I will not ever do. I am A-okay with what I'm doing.
It's fair. That's a good gig. It's wild. Ooh, Justin here going to 3-bet with King Jack. Just 3-bet with aces on his first hand. This is his third hand right now.
It is. You guys are doing a great job tonight without Leo needling everyone. I appreciate it. I'll be honest, though. I get a little kick out of it when Leo's
It's
on the
definitely
table.
entertaining.
Yeah, when he's on there needling everybody. I kind of get a little bit of joy out of it. 9 of spades on the turn. So the pocket deuces for Shane still holding up.
Looking like the best hand. Wow. This is a great raise by Justin here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to take it down instantly. Deuces in the muck.
Good stuff to Justin there.
Justin was the pre-flop aggressor as well, so could have a whole array of hands there. Well, thanks for the compliment. Appreciate it a lot.
Absolutely.
We try our best to entertain.
Absolutely, especially since Kirk and I were talking about this earlier. This is actually the first time Kirk and I
This
have
is true.
commentated together.
Yeah.
And I think it's gone okay.
Yeah, it's been pretty solid. Besides you destroying the PC somehow.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
what you
mean,
did.
look, I've been here since 8 a.m. You know, it's just like, look.
You like
it's-
trip and fell on there or something?
yeah, oops, flipped the breaker.
That's been a good time for sure.
Yeah.
Game's been pretty all right. It's good. It's good.
Yeah. It's been definitely some good action.
Yeah.
I still think the hand of the night was the flop set, and then
10.
the set being a bigger
the-
set being turned on the
the boat over
yeah,
boat.
boat over boat. Yep.
Ooh, Charlie here picking up kings.
All right.
Yeah,
See
that was
what
a
you do with
gross
it, Charlie.
one. 10-10-8. Gil had 10-8, and Hunter had 10 Jack. Jack turn. River 8.
I knew it. Yes, it was me. I sabotaged the whole damn thing. Just don't tell Adonis.
Donnie.
You won't believe what Ryan Country did here. Destroyed the entire thing.
Tried to sabotage everything.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
It do. We've had a long week, guys, okay?
Yeah, well, it's been a very long, it's been a very long week and a half. But at the same time, though, it's been a pretty solid turnout with the tournament series.
Yeah, without a doubt, it's been eventful.
Yeah, been pretty cool to see like all the different events and stuff like that, and of course, we wouldn't be able to do what we're able to do without you guys. So
For sure, without a doubt. You know, my favorite thing about these events too is like they bring in a whole ton of people, right?
Yeah.
But they also bring back the regulars that used to show up all the time.
Mhm.
So I gotta catch up a little bit, even if it's for 30 minutes or whatever. Get to catch up with them, be like, oh yeah, what's up, blah blah, how's life?
Yeah.
Even though as a dealer you shouldn't talk too much, but
Right. Exactly.
But who cares? Yeah.
Right. So
What fun is that?
we see both Gil and Charlie getting pocket jacks. Charlie does have the better kicker.
Wow, Gil pulled instantly with his jack deuce.
Yeah, he did. I wonder what type of hand
good,
Shane has. He makes the call. And Shane with the mystery ham. We get the king.
Jack links.
So there we go. We get 2 pair for Charlie.
Degree all in moment. Where you at?
And Shane. Wait, bet $10 there?
It's probably 100,
Yeah, that's
maybe 1,000.
that doesn't seem right.
Oh, he bet 10. He
Oh,
did.
I guess it was 10.
Oh.
All right, sure.
Dude, he's just like, I got the stone cold nuts. $10.
$10.
Meanwhile, Charlie just flattered the 2 pair. What? Why don't you make it like 100 there?
Yeah, right. That's why I was like, wait a minute, what? Sean's sitting in the airport in Cincinnati waiting for the way for your flight to Vegas.
Yes, sir. Main event going very strong.
It is. I think
about 400 entries.
I think it was around 400 entries for the main event. Total prize pool is over 425K.
Easy game. Well, hopefully everything goes safely over there. I don't know how the weather is in Cincy, but good luck to your Bengals.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to make the call. Let's see what Shane comes up with.
Let's see what type of hand Shane had. Charlie shows the 2 pair.
Looks like a chop.
Oh, they're chopping it up.
They both had King Jack. Okay.
Okay.
See.
Yep.
Yep.
There it is. Yeah, both King Jack, so they're splitting the pot. All right. Works out.
25 degrees in Cincinnati. Oh,
yeah, that's
man.
too cold. That's too
Oh.
cold. As someone who's originally from Ohio, I lived in Columbus, or Lancaster, which is about 30 miles south of Columbus. Yeah, I don't miss that Ohio weather at all.
I'm a Cali boy, man. Anything below 60, I'm freezing.
Yeah.
Freezing. Always wearing a sweater. Always wearing long pants. You know, well, shorts and a sweater. That's it. That's usually my forte. 25 degrees. Can you even imagine?
Yeah. I mean, I know sometimes it can get really, really chilly up here in Jacksonville, but yeah, it's.
Yeah. Shane had King Jack as well there.
Yep. Yeah, so that's why they chopped it up. So there's.
That 2 seat's a little tricky sometimes with the card reader because it's not in the center of the box. If you see, it's like diagonal.
Yeah.
So it's in the more of the top right where the card reads there. So it's a little tricky sometimes. And if you're the dealer and you pitch over the 1 seat, it'll read that card. So that might be a reason why the King Jack didn't read also.
The wife and you will be moving down to Jacksonville pretty soon and building a house. Nice.
Congratulations. Hopefully we'll see you here some more, Sean, man.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
So Justin is going to have a set of deuces. Trip deuces. I hear Adonis say set, so I say set too.
Adonis is wrong
Yeah.
too. Yeah. But trip deuces here. Hunter has a gutty ball. Looks like Hunter's going to lead out. 2 and a Q. Gil has nothing. Justin elects just a flat.
And a jack on the river.
That could spell a little disaster there for Hunter. Well, it's a jack of spades.
Yeah.
Including a flush. Goes check here. Yep.
Hey, like a pair, a set, you know.
Sure. It's all the same thing.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day, yeah.
Man, Hunter's been getting crushed tonight.
Yeah, it's kind of rare to see Hunter on the wrong side of the
I've
chips.
said this like numerous times whenever I'm commentating, but like I think I've only seen Hunter maybe lose once on this live stream game. You know, it's crazy. And it's just like he plays so well. But man, sometimes it's not your day. It's not your day.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
we got a little button
Plus-
straddle.
plus-
How you
Plus, as a reminder, I have been here since 8 a.m. in the
do?
morning, so
fair. All right, Jordan, be safe, bro. See you next time.
yeah, be easy, Jordan.
Ace Jack again. Did Hunter put it up his sleeves real quick?
Maybe. But it is Ace Jack suited for Hunter. Did raise the 200.
See if he gets any action. Goes around to the button. It
Doesn't look like it. Yep. And he's just like,
Frustration
like,
sets in.
yep, like, really? I can't get anybody?
Nothing.
Nobody to come with me on this?
4 deuce is gonna flop anyways. It's okay, Hunter. We'll take down the blinds. We'll take it down.
Yep. So again, reminder, we are at the tail end of our Winter Open Series. Tomorrow is going to be day 2 of our main event. We also do have the Best Bet 500, which is our $500 no-limit hold'em tournament. That is going to be taking place. That's going to start around noon, I want to say. So that'll be the final event of the Winter Series Open outside of the main event and the final table, which will be streamed live on Monday at 4 p.m., which, by the way, just a reminder, no stream tomorrow because we will be having final table action for you on Monday. So, guys, obviously, I know a lot of you have really liked the Sunday live streams and everything. It will not be happening tomorrow because of the final table on Monday. So, by the way, also the new stream schedule is up on the website. You can go to bestbetjacks.com, look for the live streams, and you'll be able to find that entire schedule. If you want to try to play on any of the live streams, you can obviously fill out the online application to be able to try to play in one of our live stream games, or you can just email Sage, SAIGEC, at bestbetjacks.com and tell them what game you'd like to play in. So we've been trying to experiment with some games, trying to experiment with, different styles of games all around. So yeah, all that information you can find on bestbetjacks.com. So Hunter did 3-bet with Ace-King offsuit to 250. And it looks like everyone's full. And ASAP, though, said, you know what? I'll come with you, Hunter, on this flop with my pocket trays. And we get a 4, a queen, and a 6. It looks like action is on ASAP. He does bet 175. I actually think it was actually Hunter that bet the 175. And then there's the call that was made. And we see an 8 on the turn. Action on Hunter. Well, he's going to throw out a pretty sizable bet. It's like 400. 600, excuse me, from Hunter. And that's a strong enough bet to have ASAP fold pocket trays. Also, I do want to remind you for this month of February, it is the return of Table Share Tuesdays. Our first Table Share day will be this coming Tuesday.
Let's go, table share.
Yep.
Everybody's favorite.
It is on February 8th.
Get into those limit games, guys.
Limit games will be plentiful
Off
on
the
Table
chain.
Share Tuesday. So
I've ran good in dealing high hands this year so far. I've dealt 8.
no, 8 of them. Already?
I got stripped on forward, but you know, it's okay.
Guys.
Don't do that, guys. Don't do
Remember, always treat your dealers well.
That's true.
If you want the good luck, actually I shouldn't say good luck, but if you want the good stuff to keep happening to you, treat your dealers well.
Got to pay the dealers.
Yep.
But you know, I'm fortunate enough to deal 8 of them already, so that's good.
That's a lot already.
Yeah, I've ran very
a
good.
month in.
Yeah.
Hobson asking, what is table share? So the way our table share promotion works is if you are dealt in a hand that qualifies as a high hand, it won't be just the winner of that high hand being paid out. Everyone that was dealt in on that hand will also get a payout as well.
Yeah, so for this Tuesday, it's going to be $400 for the winner, and then $100 for the table share for the
Can't
for the
beat that.
other
All you got to
players.
be is, and all you have
just got
to
to be dealt in.
You just got to be dealt in.
That's it.
It doesn't matter if you folded at the, if you folded your hand right away or whatever. As long as you were dealt in and that high hand holds up at the end of our 30-minute segment, guess what? You're getting $100. So cannot beat that at all, and that's going to be every Tuesday.
Yep.
This month. So
Heck yeah. Should be a good time. Usually always pretty busy at that point, but I mean a free hundo, why not?
yeah, absolutely.
Just hope somebody runs good at your table.
It is definitely one of our more popular promotions here at Best Bet Jacksonville.
People love it. I enjoy it too. It's a good one.
They do like it a lot.
All right,
Like Charlie liking his ace queen offsuit enough to 3-bet 300.
And get snap called.
Snap called by Gil.
9-8 suited. Justin in a weird spot with the king queen, gonna fold it. And Josh here in position with queen 10. Might find a call. I don't think so though. Okay, just kidding. I know nothing. I know absolutely nothing.
Kirk's like, I just
know
deal.
nothing.
I just deal everything.
Yeah, why do I talk? I don't even know. I don't even
My
know.
forte is dealing coolers.
That's it. That's it.
Cooling you off.
Wow, and Charlie with the snap shove with ace high.
Wow.
And it's good.
Yeah,
It's
it
good.
works out.
Ace high Z nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Keva, you remember, I think it was like a month ago, I think I gave you like kings full of eights, and we're like, that's going to hold. That has to hold. And you're like, nope, never going to hold. And then we got buzzer beater like within like 3 minutes. We're like, mother.
Ah, that's the worst. Yeah, those buzzer beaters.
Yeah. I think it was like a month ago. It was on a Sunday because he was wearing his cowboy jersey, you know.
Ah.
I gave him crap about that.
Oh, boy. I mean, look, not everyone can be the Bengals and the Rams this year, right?
It's true. This is true. Not everybody can have Joey B.
Yeah. So let's see. ASAP with the Fort Deuce suited did raise to $50. It looks like the rest of the table is folding. Well, Gil's in there. Gil's like, you know what? I want to play a little bit with King 9 suited, and why not?
And we are getting towards the end of the stream, so this is normally when chips start flying everywhere too.
A trace, a queen, and an 8.
You know what that board's called? Blackjack. Dealer wins, dealer takes the pot.
Yep.
That's it.
Makes sense.
Yep. Well deserved.
Absolutely. Jack on the turn. So now Asaph does have a flush draw.
Gil has a little gutty to a 10. And Hunter has a gutter to a king. Gutters everywhere. Asaph gonna bet his draw. Nobody with a made hand yet.
Hunter bets 125. Actually calls 125, yeah. Asaph had to bet. So they all call. So we are going to see a river.
I don't even know what we want to see.
And it's a 5.
Ace high good. Check, check, check. Ace high Z nuts.
Yep.
Hunter won't be able to believe it.
Yep. Ace high. So Hunter's going to scoop up a little bit there.
He's like, what the heck do you guys have?
Yeah. So Asaph with 8-7 suited did raise the 50. Looks like Hunter and Josh both made the call. Gil, I'm expecting to make the call here too. No, he 3-bets actually with Queen 10 suited to 250.
Love it. Asaph quickly calls too.
Yeah, with his 8-7 suited. So now action goes back to Hunter with his pocket 4s.
Says, let's set mine. Remember what happened to Nikki, Hunter. Remember the 4s.
Yep, he makes the call.
Although nobody could make a better set anyways this hand.
And Joshua as well. All
Let's
right.
see a flop. Let's
So
do it.
4 players in a flop. We got 630 in the pot. 830, excuse me.
King, queen, 7. Josh with the best of it here with top pair.
Yep.
Can't be in love with your kicker, but, you know,
Yep.
let's do it anyways. Let's rip it in.
Right, and that's exactly what Josh is going to do, going all in. And everyone's folding. I'll see you Monday and not even know it again. Yeah, probably.
You know, it'd be like that.
It do be like
The
that.
podium sees a billion people a day.
Exactly.
They see more than us.
I mean, unless you tell me, hey, this is so-and-so, I'm be like, oh, yeah,
Be like, that's
neat, that's cool. And then everyone else is like, oh, sure. With how many people come up to put their name on the list, especially this week,
Kevin, what we're saying is annoy Ryan more.
yeah,
Let's do it.
yeah.
Just
Well,
be as annoying as possible.
nobody wants to do that. No, it's not. No, it's not annoying. No. Everyone knows I can be a little snarky at times.
Ask him
Just
how his
no.
14-hour day's gone.
It's almost over.
It's almost
30
there.
more minutes. Yeah. Ah, I got you. Okay, I got you. Okay, I think I know.
Wait, who are you?
I don't know. Early AM Kevin 22. I think maybe I do know you.
Blackjack.
Yeah, it is again.
Jack 10. It actually flops up so often. Jack 10 in a commanding lead here, but Justin's still gonna opt to lead out here. King 6er.
Mm-hmm.
What was the pre-flop? Ah, Justin did raise.
Yep.
Got about a 150 and a call here. There's gonna be a 10, giving Charlie 2 per.
That's 2 per.
2 per
And
and,
they
a
give-
check mark.
I was gonna say, it already gives him the check mark. So Justin now, unfortunately, from here on out,
Drawn a dead.
drawing did. He's gonna throw something in the pot though. We got 375.
You can't win unless you try. Country, you can't win unless you try.
This is true.
Yes.
Yeah,
Chris.
Hunter is still super stuck.
That's a raise.
Whoa, that is a raise indeed from Charlie there.
Makes it 1,000 to go with 1,000 behind. We'll show the stats soon. The stream is nearing the end.
Yeah, if that's not an indicator of how strong the hand is from Charlie. So Justin, 625 to call. Can you get away? Can you get away from it? Do you want to get away from it?
Yeah, it's a little Hollywood. It's fine.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of Hollywood.
When Charlie puts in that much and has less than half the pot for as a stack size, he's getting it in. It doesn't
Right.
matter.
Mm-hmm.
He's already committed it in his head. Well, guys, as we're nearing the end, we would say thank you so much for joining us and staying with us.
Yep, this is
It's been a good time.
we're getting into the final 30 minutes of our live stream that took place beginning at 4 o'clock this afternoon, and a little bit of a change to the stream time schedule. So we're still streaming on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but the streams now are going to be 5-hour sessions
Yes.
instead of the 6.
I
again-
personally think that bodes pretty well.
I do as well. I think,
It's a good
like,
little combo.
me personally, I think 5 hours for a live stream, I think that's like the perfect time frame.
I know you don't like that. That's why they got
I
to
think so too. Game starts getting pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a valid point, right?
It's not too long for the dealers slash commentators. It's good.
Right.
It's
Yeah. I think it's a perfect balance, perfect median. 5 hours.
good. Disable what? For why?
But why though?
I agree, but why? Thank you, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks for stopping through, hanging out. I think Kuda boy, I think you were here for most of the stream.
Yeah, he was. He's
So
hanging out with us.
yeah. So appreciate that.
Big vibing.
You want to chop with yourself? You said you want to chop with yourself?
Oh, Jacob.
We love it. The jokes keep pouring in.
11 hours is a good length? No. That was my entire workday plus 2 extra hours today. I think I'm good. Yeah, 8 a.m., 9 a.m. So yeah, 13 hours.
Dustin, please stay with us for the whole 11 hours.
Yeah, right?
I'm sure the game would be riveting.
Oh, incredibly.
Maybe if it was like, you know, the 50, 100, 100, 200. Woo,
Yeah, oh yeah, then those games, yes, you could definitely expect that, but
everybody would be drunk out of their minds, though. All right,
I don't know how I feel about that one. So we see Josh D 3-betting with his pocket kings, and
Unfortunately, nothing.
yep, they're like, nah, we good.
You're like, yep, kings, easy read. GG, go next.
Next hand.
Wow, we have over 50 games open right now, including tournaments.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. That's 12 days of Christmas
That is absolutely.
numbers.
And I think yesterday was worse. I think we almost had every table but 2 open yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was definitely a very busy day because not only did you have the main event, but
2 satellites.
Oh, yeah, 2 satellites, and 6 of the table share payouts were for satellite tickets. So yeah, just a lot up for grabs on
Everything.
that was taking place yesterday.
All right. Hunter here, picking up trip 6s. Oh man, a 7 would spell disaster for Gil.
Sure, wouldn't it though?
Wow, Alan's sticking around.
Yeah, he wants to play still. Alan's had a good night. He's been our big
He's the big winner so far, right?
winner so far.
Yeah.
We get
And
a
he
jet-
spikes so
Ooh,
Jack.
how about
Woo.
that? Pair of
Hunter might get
jack.
some back from Alan after
Yeah.
giving him a full double up earlier in the stream.
Yeah,
On the button, it's just like
right. But
trip
you
6
know,
is so hard to have.
I was gonna say yeah, with Hunter having trip 6s though.
Looks like he goes about half pot, 350. Smash that like button. Yes, please
Hey.
do. Thank you, Andy.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
So he bet
All
450
love the
did
love.
Hunter.
450. Okay.
So Alan again, he got that jack
60%.
on the turn, so he's got a pair of jacks.
You might think he's golden here with that.
Yeah, but he's gonna make the call. And the turn card is a
I thought that was a
king.
jack. Not gonna lie.
Oh
I
man,
thought that was a jack.
would have that been interesting?
I love an over bet here.
Yeah. So Alan
2200.
does check at the Hunter.
I'll get it right one day.
Here, Elena on the
Yeah, yep.
on the
1500. Okay, just pot
okay.
size exactly. Okay.
Yeah. Hear Helena on the mic yelling at people, tell them where to go.
She's like, go, get away.
Get 'em.
Get away from me. Go there.
If she wants you to go to a table, she will let you know what
So you
table
guys
you
are
were
the
going
best.
to.
You guys control the room, basically, honestly.
Yeah, we do.
Allen put it in such a tough spot. King on the river. Awful card, but
Yeah.
it's just like, how does Hunter ever make it there with ace, king, queen, right? It's difficult, but it's also, what is Hunter betting the flop with?
Mm-hmm.
9s, 10s, 8, 9.
Yeah, I don't know if sixes ever do come to mind.
Yeah, I think he's going to pay him off.
He is.
Looks like it.
Looks like it. Yep, he's going to give a little back to Hunter.
Hunter got some back.
Yeah, he did. There we go.
Big pot brewing, 4,500.
Yeah,
Nice.
I wonder. I think Hunter was stuck about 4,500.
Yeah.
I think last time. So obviously that's going to help him out a little bit to get unstuck.
Definitely. He's won a couple pots the last orbit or two.
He has.
So he's pretty close to probably unstuck, Bill, honestly.
Yep.
Hey, gents, what's the longest poker session you've actually ever played personally? So earlier in the stream, I said I've done 14 hours about 3 times, I want to say. And I've done numerous, like, 12 hours poker sessions, but none more than that. The 14-hour one was in the WSOP mini-main, too. It was gross because I played 14 hours straight for no cash, no monies.
Man.
I bubbled by, like, 120 people.
That's
It
brutal.
was so gross, yeah. But it was like when I turned 22, so it's just like, you know, playing a $1,500 event and just like, you know, being that close, it's like, ooh, feels good, feels good.
Yeah.
Crushed it for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, Kuda Boy, to answer your question, Kevo already answered it for you. But yeah, 88 tables, 70 poker tables. We do have some pit games as well for people to play, which those are really fun, easy games to get into that has its own structure. We are the biggest card room in the state of Florida.
That
So
we are.
lots and lots of tables. Board pairing up again with 9s.
The turn is good for Gil's hand. Goes check, check on the flop, and then turn ace-F bets. Doesn't really make sense here.
All right.
Just ace-high is all he could have.
Right.
And that's what he has.
So pocket 8s are going to be good for
Pocket
Gil.
eight's way good. Z-nuts, as I like to say. Torrance, you haven't missed too much, but you didn't. Hunter, like 2 hands ago, just won a 4K, $4,500 pot off of Allen. He made trip 6s. He had 6-7. Flop was 6-6-8. And Allen floated with ace-jack, spiked a jack on the turn. And then river was a king, and Hunter got full value. So that's pretty good.
Over here, yeah, for some reason.
Other than that, not too much. You've seen aces get folded around too. Kings get folded around too.
Just running it twice and everything, it goes slower or anything right here.
Yeah, there's no auto shuffle. There's no auto shuffle. So it's like they are kind of getting screwed out.
Full 2, full 3, full 4.
Why don't they have an auto shuffle on the table?
Because it runs these cards, and these cards
Oh,
are $300.
that makes sense.
40 from the 7. Fold it.
They're too wide. I see.
7.
Ilvem says 2 weeks, longest session of like 2 weeks, like coma.
I was
Two
gonna say,
weeks
like,
of
there's no
sleep.
way you did 2 weeks straight like that. You had to like
2 weeks in
take
the
a
dirt.
shower at some point. At least I hope you did. Whatever you do, don't be that guy.
Die of exhaustion. You know, you remember that show 1,000 Ways to Die? That's
Mhm.
one of them.
Exhaustion? Oh yeah, 100%.
No, 2 weeks of playing poker straight.
That as well? Yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
then somehow they made it sexual.
Yeah. Well then. There we go.
That's a great show.
I saw you over there, so I'm like, I'll throw it over there. Instead of in front of me. Well, instead of in front of me. Full 3, full 4. $25 rattle. Gotta be 25 to go. Action to be stand up. 50 from the 3, full 4. Let's look it up to 250 from the 7, full 8, full 9. They're blank.
So we have Josh 3-betting with Queen 7 suited, 250.
Very bad time to 3-bet, as he's about to get 4-bet here.
Yeah, with ASAP having Ace King suited, 4-betted 775.
ASAP has been playing a lot of hands, but I haven't seen him 4-bet quite yet.
No. And the 4-bets have been kind of rare in this game. Yep, so and Josh is going to go ahead and fold. So ASAP going to go ahead and scoop that up.
Yep.
Kevo used to run the pit games. Unfortunately, he can't work for Knighted and play poker at the same time.
He used to be the big boss one.
Oh, okay.
Kevin, that feels like a lifetime ago, man. I can't believe I've known you this long.
Nobody over here like grabbed it?
It's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I left it over here during
Yeah.
the break. It's gone.
And it's so funny. Like
You're supposed to be looking on cameras or whatever.
I feel like I've been here a while, but in reality, I've only been here for like a year and like 3 or 4 months.
That's crazy. I feel like I've known you longer too.
I know, right?
I've been here just over 2 years now.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because like I knew Adonis before
From what,
I started
those
working
Street
here.
Fighter games or whatever?
Yeah, from fighting games
Fighting
stuff and
games,
everything.
okay.
When I used to like help run like a bunch of local fighting game events here. What do we got going on right now?
There we go. We're all caught up.
Okay. But yeah, I used to like before I started having to work here, so like I used to like run like my own like fighting game events,
that's
like
awesome,
fighting
dude.
game
That's
tournaments and
super
stuff.
cool.
We
I
actually-
love LAN events, man. LAN
We were
events are so
actually
fun.
able to do one of the events at like one of the local TV stations.
Really? That's awesome.
Yep. If you look up the Revival series, that was all me and another buddy of mine.
Wow.
And like I've also been on staff for like some of the bigger fighting game tournaments like CEO in Orlando, stuff like that. So
Dude, I'm such a huge a huge fan of like gaming events like that. It's
Yeah.
so cool. Actually, Troy and we were talking about going to DreamHack.
yes, DreamHack's awesome.
I am, yeah, in Dallas sometime this year.
Okay.
So
I've been
we're gonna do
to I've been part of the DreamHack Atlanta stuff.
that. Yeah.
Which I thoroughly recommend going to a DreamHack event if
For
you're like
sure.
you're
I'm so excited.
if you're big into like the video game stuff and everything.
Yeah.
And it's not
That's
just the
another
tournaments
world,
that's
right?
taking place there.
It's just the atmosphere, right?
Yeah,
It's so cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of different vendors, a lot of different like PC things you can check out. A lot of people showing off like the tech products and everything. It is kind of interesting though to see like how certain things are presented, like seeing like how like Counter-Strike CS:GO is presented compared to like other games
It's
in there and everything.
major,
It's
man. It's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
I'd say like that league and like Dota, obviously they're like the stepping stones. They're like the,
Well,
the biggest things ever.
I mean, those are
but-
the big money ones.
Yeah, but I mean, it's crazy. It's so cool.
Shane says he played 12 several times, but optimal session length is 4 hours hourly wise. Okay. Yeah, I see that. Definitely makes sense.
That's true. You get stuck. If you get stuck in a good game, you can give it all back easily. We call it getting up stuck. You're up 5K at one point, and then next thing you know, you're only up like 1,000.
Yeah.
And although it seems nice, it's not nice. You know, it's just like
What are you trying to get going? What are you trying to It'll be good later tonight. You gotta kind of let it marinate a little bit.
all right. Charlie,
guys.
here.
Charlie's in it.
Queen Jack suited. Hunter gonna see a flop with the
Yeah, he's
Jack
got.
9 too.
He's got. Yeah, exactly. He's got the Jack 9.
If I can no longer
a 4, an ace, and a 6. So Hunter's got the flush draw.
That he does. Josh with the middle pair.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Shane.
Thank you,
Appreciate it, brother.
Shane.
Happy Saturday, man.
Appreciate that,
Congrats again on the job, man. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, dude,
Glad to see
seriously.
you.
Seriously. We hope to
Appreciate it,
get to
buddy.
see you soon. You got a 5 on the turn. So still Hunter has a few outs, mainly all hearts. Can
Any
get a
any
jack
heart?
on there as well.
Yep. Any jack, any heart.
Mhm.
Josh still gonna see another one.
Yep, so we will see a river card. Either a heart or a jack. And there it is. There's the flush for Hunter.
Wow, and Josh does get away from that.
Yeah, he does.
Great laydown. You know, it could be so tough and like mentally stressing you because you're down so much too.
Mhm.
But it's still like if you're still making those laydowns, it's
Yeah.
tough, but it's good.
Especially like this late in the game too, you know,
Yeah.
where, you know, we've been on this stream table for almost 5 hours now. Which, guys, as a reminder, we are back to doing a 5-hour stream moving forward until further notice.
So,
So
it's 3 hours next time.
yeah, it's a 1-hour stream next time. Turbo speed stream. But no, so we'll be ending the stream in about 10-15 minutes from now. We hope you guys have enjoyed this 5-10 No Limit Hold'em $25 big blind ante game. But we have Charlie with pocket 10s. Hunter has pocket
Ooh,
aces.
Let's end on a banger.
Oh, here we go.
Let's go on a banger.
Let's throw some chips in the middle, shall we?
Oh man. Josh's got enough flat here out of position.
Mm-hmm.
What is Charlie gonna like to do? He's been pretty snub, just calling.
Yep. So we do have 3 players heading into the flop.
Where's
Josh
the money?
with ace king, Charlie pocket 10s, Hunter with pocket aces, and we see 2 jacks and a 6.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Ace 10 flop. I love it.
That would have been nice. 8 on the turn.
Checks around. Very sneaky. Very sneaky. Charlie's going to lead out here for 250. Hunter just going to call. And Josh has to get out of the way.
And he does.
He's like, thank God I didn't 3-bet that one.
Right. Do we see a 10 on the river? No, it's an ace,
I would
so.
just give him the Z-nuts.
Yep. So.
Although that was a very bad card for Hunter
Mm-hmm.
because he's ahead of everything already.
Right.
Well, I guess if Charlie's slow playing like King Jack, Queen Jack here,
Mm-hmm.
saved him, but he was ahead of everything. How much value can he squeeze out of here? He's going to go large.
Yeah, he's throwing in some pumpkins there. 2K to be exact.
3K.
3K. Yeah, there is a 1 on top there. Sometimes it's hard to see that other little
It is,
chip.
it is.
Especially
Likes
on
to be
this bigger
sneaky.
TV here.
He likes to be sneaky.
Yeah.
Puts Charlie all in. Wow. What a weird spot to have 10s here and the ace just river. The perfect card for Hunter.
Right.
Yeah, it made it look very bluffy.
Dude,
It's so
definitely.
believable. It's so, like, gross.
Yeah.
It was kind
What
of
is there-
like reminds me of that spot earlier where Alan had 5s and Nikki had 10s and
Mhm.
Nikki shoved like 1100 into 6 or 500.
Right.
Kind of reminds me of that spot.
I wonder if you're Charlie, like it maybe you might be thinking there's a red flag here. I mean, like you guys were saying, he made it bluffy. But he gets out.
Away with it. What a tricky one. That was a fun one.
Yeah,
It was pretty fun.
it is alright. It still doesn't beat the boat
Of course,
then
the boat,
bigger
then
boat.
Yeah.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
Well, Nick, if you're still here, 8,700, just shy.
Yep.
Just
I think
shy.
our biggest pot of the night was 8.1. I think is what we saw on this stream. So
Still pretty solid.
still,
Can't
yeah, still
complain
solid.
about
And who
that.
knows? I mean, there's still 10 minutes left in this stream.
That's what I'm saying, Chris. I mean, there should have been a 3-bet, a 4-bet out there, something.
That's what we were thinking.
But
At least that's what we were
like
hoping
I was
anyway.
saying, yeah, like I was saying, Charlie plays more on the little passive side. Haven't seen him get too out of line at all. Hasn't seen him raise. He's been limping a lot. Hunter at the Jack 9
As
suited.
the Jack 9 suited. That's the Adonis special.
Let's do it. Hundo.
Hundo.
Hundo Fundo. Looks like Charlie's done for the night after that one.
Yeah,
We're nearing the end.
we are indeed. So, yeah, no action there after Hunter threw out the bet.
It's going to be the final 3 hands of the stream.
There we go. So there's the announcement from the judge. Our final 3 hands of our 510 no limit hold'em $25 big blind ante live stream game. It was scheduled to be a 2-5 no limit hold'em with big blind ante, but the players before we started the stream asked and requested to play 510.
Make it
and
bigger.
we obliged and said that is perfectly fine.
We like bigger games. The viewers like bigger games. Why the heck not?
Exactly.
We like to see blood on the table. Figuratively, not literally.
Yes, not literally. I did have someone say that was like one of my funnier announcements during the knockout series.
What was that?
Basically promoted it like it was a boxing, like a boxing event, and then
Yeah,
I
so-
ended it with the PSA saying fighting terms are meant to be taken figuratively, not
Oh, that's very
literally.
funny. That's very funny.
The act of throwing hands is prohibited here at Best Bet.
Hey, Dustin.
But why?
But why though?
But why? Tyler Abe, my favorite stream. Good evening. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Sorry
Tyler.
you caught the end of it, but appreciate you stopping by regardless.
Yep, wrapping things up here in the next couple hands.
5. Oh,
They're playing 510 PLO.
oh, PLO.
They're going to PLO.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
we'll play short hands.
No.
I'm just talking about this.
He thought new table for this game, 510 and
I
a
heard y'all
quarter.
were going to 510. Another no
Oh,
limit.
there's nobody.
Another holder.
Everybody
You know, these guys are all going to be playing after
Oh,
the stream.
yeah, 100%. As soon
It's
as
still
this
too
stream's,
early.
Yeah, as soon as this stream's done, they're going to be going up to either Tommy or whoever's up there at the podium and being,
Will you add me?
yeah, let's just go ahead and
Add Justin to it.
use one of these other tables up here to play one of the bigger games. I'm curious to look out there and see which game is going right now. It's the biggest game. Looks like there's a few
There's
lists
two
for the
510s going.
yeah, it looks
Must
like there's
move already.
yeah,
there's
two
a,
510s.
There's a 1025 list brewing.
Ooh,
Should
that's going to be
juicy.
one.
I'm sure that'll go later on
Yeah,
tonight.
that 1025 will definitely look good.
Charlie
too.
was just playing tight tonight. He's one that will sneak up. Oh, yeah, I'm more than sure that's the case. Hey, I never said it's bad to play a little like on the snug side. You know what I mean? That's where most people win.
So, Sid, we actually started our stream at 4 o'clock, but we had a technical glitch where our PC decided to randomly reset itself. So we actually did like 5 hours in total, but it's probably showing on Twitch as being a 2-hour stream because it reset itself.
Yeah, it had to
so-
cut it off, so it started as like a new video.
Right. Yeah. So.
But we did do 5 hours.
Yeah.
We promise.
yeah.
How long you been sitting?
We have the time clock to prove it.
Yes, we do. All right. So I think we are getting to our final hand.
Make it a good one. Jacob, just make it a good
Make
hand,
this
please.
a
Ooh,
good hand,
Hunter with
Jacob.
aces. Pay him off. He's been destroyed this whole stream until the end. Let's see. Hunter makes it 50 to go. I'm actually surprised Allen didn't call there, but I guess he's up, so you know. it's
Yeah. Yeah. He's been the biggest winner of the night. So.
okay. Sure. Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a
his
defending hand.
night's kind of done.
That's a defending hand.
Yep.
That's probably a defending hand too.
Yeah, especially if
we
it's
go.
the last hand of the table.
Mm-hmm.
So Hunter did raise. Yeah, Jacob did reaffirm that this is the last hand. And ooh,
Wow.
we got a mono board,
my
and Ace
God.
gets the flush.
Look at this. Wow, this is kind of juice.
Ooh, okay.
This could spell disaster.
Uh huh.
Hunter has a steel wheel draw. Asaph already flopped the flush.
Yep.
Just with a 9 high. 75-75. You have to raise here, right, if you're Hunter?
I have to think.
I guess not. Okay.
He does make the call, so we are going to see a turn here, and it's the 10 of hearts. Justin from here on out drawing dead.
And he is 350 into a pot of 4 hundo.
And when you flop the flush.
Yeah, that's pretty gross on the last hand of the night, too.
Yeah.
9-6. You have a gutter ball to straight. And a 9 high
Justin's
flush
gonna get
draw.
out.
No good. Get on out of there.
So we have Hunter here, pocket aces. He's going to throw
Hunter
something
not loving the spot, but
Yep.
has to see one more.
Makes the card. We'll see what the river is here. It's a
There's
deuce.
the board.
Yep. Which has been the thing. That's what this has done.
Shane did fold king high
Shane did
diamonds.
fold king
Ugh,
high diamonds. He did.
It's gross.
Yuck.
Would have been even bigger pot.
Yeah. Well, high hand was announced as a steal. Well. All right, so the action is on Hunter. Ace-off checking to him.
Wow, he's gonna bet.
Oh, he's going to throw in some stuff.
700.
700.
Was that 500? I can't see.
700 it is. And yeah, Asaph making the call. And there it is. That's going to show that he had the flush there. And
That's gonna do it, guys. Wow.
that looks like
I'll
it
take
is
us
it.
out on some
Everyone's racking
stats
up.
really quick.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll go ahead and show those off as it's finalized. That is it for this live stream. And there you go. You see Shane was the big winner at the end of this stream. Allendo was up most of the time. Hunter did get himself unstuck quite a bit. I mean, he still ended up being a little bit stuck, but he was down 4K at one point, now only down 1K. And there you see the VPIP as well. Pretty consistent and balanced for the most part. Gil and Josh D were the most active on that VPIP.
Absolutely.
So
Well, with that, guys, thank you so much for joining with us, guys. And it's been a fun night. You guys be safe. Win all your poker hands. Catch you guys later.
absolutely. Take care, guys. And again, reminder, we will be having our live stream of the final table on Monday for the main event. So make sure you stay tuned to that. See you guys. Take care. Be easy. We'll see you then on Best Bet Live.
So Josh, I told